Hello gang, this is Richard the Urban Warlock here. So I'm going to do a no hashtag awakening reading. So this is for a collective who are going through awakening. It could be a slap in the face one, tower card moment. Sure what that was. That's vape. Yeah, it could be a slap in the face tower card one, or it could be that you're going through a slow drip awakening. If you are, I do specialise in awakenings and people stuck in toxic karmic cycles. So readings are available. Go via the link in my bio. Okay, various options available. Right, so we're going to do present spread, and then we're going to do part two, future spread. I'll see where the cards go before I decide how far ahead I want to go in the future with that. So let's have a look. See what's cracking off for this collective. I'm using the dark water deck, hence why I'm in black and white. Okay, that's sticking out. Right, okay, so so let's go through this. So the first card we've got is the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse position. So the Wheel of Fortune talks about one of two things. Okay, so it's either the energy around us or it's the way we're thinking about a situation. This is how I interpret them anyway. So if it's the energy around us in the reverse position, it feels like we're constantly going up the wrong way up the escalator, okay, and we're just not getting anywhere. Now, if we're going for the energetic direction, it's because we're supposed to be doing something else. We're supposed to be going in a different direction, but we're trying to force against things, okay? If we're going for thought processes, you're thinking on the negative side, nothing ever works out for me, I must be cursed, getting stressed and angry. Now, the problem is, that's the energy you're putting out. And if you're putting out that energy, that's what you're going to get back. I'm more drawn to say that energetically it feels like you're fighting against things. Okay, I'm just going to straighten this ever so slightly because my OCD kicks in. Right, so next card we've got is the King of Pentacles in the reverse position. So Pentacles relates to the element of earth, can be money and finance, can be non-financial wealth. So that's what you invest your time, efforts and energies in. Now, with the court cards, they can represent an energy within ourselves, they can be the energy of somebody else. Now, this is masculine energy. As always, we're talking about energy, not gender, okay? So it can be man, woman, non-binary, or a situation or environment. Now, in the upright position, the King of Pentacles is very fatherly. He looks after his collective, if you want to call it that, his family, friends. And he's very giving. Okay, he's not all gooey and gushy like the Queen is. She's very motherly, but you know, he's supportive and he's there. It's in the reverse position. It feels like there's somebody around you who's being stingy and miserly. It feels like potentially you might have said, right, I want to go in a slightly different direction here. I feel like there's something else I need to be doing. And there's somebody around you who's pulling back their energy, or if you are kind of reliant, say you're in a relationship and you've got shared finances, that they're pulling back. They'll be pulling back because they don't want you to go in a new direction. And that comes from a place of fear. Right, we then got the Fool. Now, the Fool is the very first card in the tarot deck. Now, the Fool isn't a fool. The Fool is called a fool because he goes off wandering. He's got his little dog there. In this deck, he's got... It looks more like a club than stick with a bag on. But yeah, he goes off wandering. Now, I'm not saying that you're doing this, and I'm not saying that you're taking the leap of faith, but I feel like it's more what you want to do. You feel like going in a new direction. It doesn't matter that you don't have all the answers. It doesn't matter that you've got a plan. It's like your soul is trying to guide you somewhere. So let's continue. Okay, so it looks like you're kind of in the process of detaching because we've got the Two of Wands. So wands relate to the element of fire. We're generally talking about taking some kind of action. Now this card's about making a plan moving forwards. Okay, so you got the chap there. He's got the globe in his hand. He's surveying the scenery. Okay. Now with this deck, I'm very drawn to the fact that he's kind of looking at us. So he's not focusing on where he's going. He's looking back at us. It's like he's looking back for reassurance because the facial expression on him is going to be a bit hard to see. He looks a bit like a dog when they're kind of, you know, if they go a bit further ahead and they're looking back and they're just checking for reassurance. Is it okay? Is it okay to go? He's got that kind of face on him. And I feel like potentially this might be in regard to this King of Pentacles. You're looking for reassurance for somebody who doesn't want you to push forwards. We then got the Eight of Cups. So Cups relates to water. We're talking about something on an emotional level. Now, this is about leaving behind something that no longer serves you on an emotional level. Now, you've got the character there. On this deck, he's a bit like a plague doctor. He's walking away, but again, he's looking back. There's something about you constantly looking back. before you want to go in the right in a new direction, but you're constantly looking for reassurance or guidance, it feels like. Right, overall outcome in the present, the Hanged Man. Right, okay, so yeah, you're currently stuck. You're wanting to go forwards, you're trying to make a plan, but you're constantly asking for reassurance from somebody who doesn't want you to move. Okay, I feel like potentially that King of Pentacles might be feeding into that reverse Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Hanged Man is when we're stuck with a decision. So in this case, it's left path, right path, stick or twist. Now, the problem is that you're stuck in that position because you're looking for guarantees, and that's why you're looking for reassurance, because you're going, well, is it okay to go? Because I don't want to make that risk, because then that'll be on me. So I'll look for reassurance. Okay. Now, it is in the upright position, so it means that you are going to start getting a shift in perspective. So you're not going to be stuck there forever, but you're still stuck there at the moment. So obstacles or blockages that you're facing. Death. Okay, so Death card is a positive card. It means rebirth, okay? It means shedding old skin, stepping into a new version of ourselves. Now, the obstacle or blockage is that you're fearing this. You're fearing the change. Now, I guarantee you, once you kill off something that no longer serves you or some part of your personality that doesn't serve you, you will be in a better position. But, much like actual death, you're scared. You're scared of pushing through. Removing any blockages. Eight of Swords in the reverse position. So swords raised to air, way we think, words we use. Now, in the upright position, we've got the lady there. She's bound and she's blindfolded, okay? She's got her arms behind her back because she's holding onto the rope, okay? It's a self-imposed bondage, for want of a better phrase, because we don't want to take the blindfold off and see the situation as it really is. It's in the reverse position, so the advice of the card is start loosening those restrictions and start taking that blindfold off, okay? Stop being scared, okay? You need to see the situation as it really is, because like I say, you're going through an awakening. You've got the universe going poke, 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 poke. You're supposed to be doing something else, or you're supposed to be in a different situation here. Let's start getting a wriggle on, okay? And until you make those changes, that poke is just going to get harder, okay? So let's go to part 2. Let's go for 2 months down the line. I don't want to go too far ahead because we have got that Hanged Man there, so hopefully there is going to be a shift. So go to my profile. If I've popped up on your For You page, give me a follow, and I shall see you in part 2.